The Queen is coming to Downton.
The Queen is coming to Downton. Oh. Before I begin my number 5 pick, I would like to preface that this list has shown me that I haven't seen as many films as I thought, and all my films are going to be pretty surface level in what you expect. Yeah, I'm uncultured and disgusting.
I got it rolling. Spence clapping.
What? My ass is clapping.
All right.
So apparently, you know that song? Apparently, that's about cooking birds. So
yeah, apparently it's about plucking birds' eyes out and their bills out and their eyes out and their bills out.
I think there's a different song the audience wants to hear.
Yeah. Come on.
Number one. Yeah. These shows like this. Ooh.
These shows like that. Ooh.
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 Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, do it. Okay, yeah, that's enough.
Should we say our number ones at the same time?
Same time. Okay, ready?
Right.
3, 2, 1.
7
Bicycle Thieves. Oh, I guess I go first. Okay.
Yeah.
So Bicycle Thieves. Let me get the director's name out here. I accidentally copied and pasted the wrong director's name. So I'm just okay. Here we go. Vittorio De Sica or Sica? Oh, is it Sica?
Maybe it is a Sica.
Sica. Okay, Bicycle Thieves. So, freaking love this movie. I actually had to watch it for film school. That's the first time I saw it, and I just really liked it. It's a simple story. It takes place in Italy, and essentially hard times have fallen, and this dad is trying to take care of his family, and he's looking for work, and he finds a job, but he needs a bicycle, so he spends all their money on this bicycle to the point where they have to sell their sheets off their bed to get the bicycle. And then he's going around hanging up posters, doing his job with his bicycle, and it gets stolen. And the whole movie is just about him and his son trying to find their bicycle, right? And it sounds like the simplest movie in the world. The stakes that this bike has for this guy, you need him to get this bike. The worst part is, anytime they're walking, just sad and defeated, and you just see everyone else on their bikes, and they're not even thinking about this as being a possibility for our two characters here.
Starts off, and it's just this crowd of people, all on the unemployment line. And each day these people are calling out, oh, this person gets a job, this person gets a job. And this one guy, finally, his name is called, and he needs a bike. By the end, when it's just cutting to all those bikes, coming back to him, it almost brings you to tears with frustration. That is not a feeling that you can easily portray in film and easily get your audience to be so empathetic with.
Oh man. Also, I need to give a shout out to the Master of None. They pay homage to the Bicycle Thief. Homage. They pay tribute to the Bicycle Thief. They have this episode that's actually set in Italy, and instead of bicycles, they make it for the modern day. And his Dev's phone gets stolen, and the stakes for the phone being stolen is he just met this really pretty girl that he got along with, and she gave him her number, right? And it's him and his friends, little brother, just going around Italy trying to find his phone. That was so well done to me. That's so good. If you haven't checked out The Master of None, go watch that on Netflix. But also, if you haven't seen The Bicycle Thief, go watch that, because damn, it's just so good.
I want to watch it again. It was up there on my list. As you could tell if you were looking at my list, I tried to spread it across all different countries, and my favorite Italian film is Life is Beautiful. So I didn't put Bicycle Thieves on there. But
I forgive you. It's okay.
And the kid actor. Oh, these kids from Stranger Things are so good.
Maybe
go watch these old films.
Don't quote me on that. They don't make kids like this anymore. I mean, they don't make movies like that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't make movies like that either.
Oh, he's a big boy, all right. It's a long ass film.
Yeah, Seven Samurai came out in
More like 7 hours of my life. Okay, no, I actually love this movie too. Yeah.
came out in 1954, directed by probably one of the greatest directors of all time, Akira Kurosawa. It's 3 hours and 20 minutes. Like, it's 3 hours and 20, 40 something. I don't even know. It feels like a hot 90. I feel like you cannot cut a single frame out of this film.
I completely agree.
It is.
It's everything is a central storytelling. No filler. There's no bullcrap side plot that you're like, why is this in this movie? Did they shoot this after they realized they didn't hit their like time mark or something? Like, this movie is long, but it's necessarily long. It kind of reminds me of, like, you know when Scorsese makes like a extra long movie and you're like, why, dude? And then you watch it and you're like, oh, I get it. Every scene here needs to be in.
And if you haven't heard of this movie, you've probably seen it in some form. It's about these it's about this town of farmers who are being like awfully treated by this gang of bandits. They decide that they need to fight back, or everybody's gonna die in their town. Like, they're not gonna be able to survive. So they go and they try and get samurais to come and protect the town. And you get 7 of the most different, interesting, and powerful characters. With most epics, when they have like a big cast and stuff like this, you watch it and you're like, I'm getting confused. Is that guy, or is that guy? And these guys are even wearing the same. They're wearing all the samurai robes, all of the, I think it's called hakamas or something. They're all wearing the same type of stuff, but you feel each individual as an individual.
I think one of the things I read that like Kurosawa would do as a director is he would like give each character like some sort of movement that they would do repeatedly throughout the movie as like a character trait. So like one character maybe is like shrugging his shoulder a lot during the movie. So like subconsciously you connect like that movement with that character after you've done it for a certain amount of time. So like you can distinguish everybody because they all kind of have their, not as well as their own person, like they have their own personality, you know, characteristics and all that stuff. But they also have their own physical characteristics and mannerisms.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like really smart. It's almost like they're conditioning you to like differentiate which character is which.
My favorite character in the whole thing, Kambi. Is that his name? Kambi? That's his character's name. Shimada, but played by Takahashi Shimura. And you introduce this character, and there's this guy who's taking a kid captive. What he does is he's like, give me a knife and give me farmer's clothing. So he goes and he cuts off his top part, which is the symbol of like your hierarchy in the as being a samurai. It shows you as, I'm a samurai, I'm above the regular community. So he cuts off his top knot, shaves his head, puts on these farmer's clothing, and goes and tricks the bandit and kills him. And as you were saying, throughout the rest of the movie, he's rubbing his head. That's his character trait. He's rubbing his head the whole time. Each interaction is so unique and so beautiful. I don't even know, man. This movie, and the whole thing with, sorry, I'm tapping my phone. I feel like I'm Spencer here.
Oh wow, the shade. The shade of it all. I'm gonna pretend I didn't just say that.
It's emotional. It's powerful. It's awesome. If you haven't seen Seven Samurai, you are doing yourself a disservice. I know it's 3.5 hours long. That stopped me from watching it the first time, and then Roxanne went and watched it. My girlfriend, if you are not a fan of, or not of a long time listening.
Long time, first time. Yeah.
And she bought me a Criterion Collection DVD of it, and we sat down and watched it. every day since I've been like, I should have watched that 10 years sooner. But I can't really rank like my favorite of all time. But this has got to be like in top 10, hell, maybe even top 5. This movie.
Probably, I understand that. Yeah, no, it's the thing is, even if you haven't seen this movie, you've seen this movie. If you've seen Magnificent Seven or any iteration of Magnificent Seven, then you've seen the Western version of this movie. I love Magnificent Seven too, but there is just like kind of this like lightning in a bottle magic special flakes with this movie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's. I think it feels very authentic, and it feels like someone got to make exactly the movie they set out to make.
Below negative. Well, maybe not below negative, but it was close to negative. It was like right now. And there was mud. And
it was?
Trying to figure out horses, and there was trying to figure out everything, and it was just... It was hell on set. But it translated to such beauty that it was like... It's like nothing else.
It was in the mud? In negative weather? I didn't know it was cold like that.
I think it was really... Apparently it was really cold.
They were like... There's people in like loincloths in this thing.
yeah, there are. That's Mifune for you. One of 2 Akira Kurosawa films I've seen. I need to see more. The only other film I've seen is one that is not as like well watched as the other ones. It's called Stray Dog.
Never seen it.
And it's about this. Another one you should see. It's about this guy. First day on the job is being a cop, and he loses his gun. It's about like what are the repercussions of losing your gun on the first day.
I like that.
It reminds me a little bit of Bicycle Thieves, I gotta say.
Bicycle Thieves mixed with Training Day.
Mixed with Training Day. Yeah, I'd say that. Great.
Damn, I'll check that out.
Yeah, it's on Canopy.
Oh, okay.
And today's sponsor is
Canopy. If you type in the special promo code 00000, then you will get absolutely nothing for free.
Amelie, played by Audrey Tautoun? Taunton. I don't know.
Taunton.
I'm sorry. I cannot
The Queen is coming to Taunton. I'm glad that none of us try to do terrible French accents.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to do one, and if it looks like it's going down a bad path, just hit stop recording for me.
Okay, I'll just hit stop.
And then it's just, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Go.
Because it's not gonna be good. I'm warning you. So just keep your finger on the dial. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it on here. Okay. Okay. Please stop it. Please. Please.